Hi everybody, Mrs. Schroeder here. Hope you're doing well. I miss you guys. We're going to start our first lesson, new lesson since we left school. So this is going to be a new topic, and the topic is going to be 8-1 polynomials. So please just hit pause, write this down in your notes. You are going to need a loose leaf or a notebook, preferably a notebook, but and we're going to be taking notes like this every day. I'm not sure everybody has a printer to print out packets, so I thought this would be the most fair way to do this. Okay, so polynomials, here we go. Example 1. So I'm going to give you an example of a polynomial instead of really talking about what it is. All right, an example of a polynomial. 10x to the 7th minus 9x squared plus 15x to the 3rd plus 9. This is a polynomial. So what do I mean by that? Well, a polynomial is made up of terms. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Okay, so a polynomial is just an expression made up of terms. That's it. All right, so terms. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 terms. And the terms are 10x to the 7th, negative 9x squared. Let's see, I picked up the negative, the minus as a negative here, okay? And then you get, hold on a minute. Can't write this 9. Okay, then you get 15x to the 3rd and 9. Those are your terms. 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, okay? The next thing we want to talk about is something called the coefficients. Coefficient. Now, the coefficients are just the big numbers in each term. So if you look at the original expression here, or polynomial, we have a 10 before the x to the 7th. So our first coefficient is 10. The second is negative 9. You have to pick up that negative. The third is 15. And the fourth is 9. It's just the number part of the term, not the exponent, the big number. Okay, that's your coefficient. And what else did we want to put in here? Oh, your constant. Okay, so here's the way I think we should remember this. The constant in this case is a 9. How do I know that? It doesn't have a variable with it, okay, that we can see anyway. All right, so it doesn't have a variable with it. So variable means to vary, to change, okay? And constant means to stay the same. So if a term does not have a variable, it is constant. Does that make sense? It's the number without the variable on it. All right, so let me give you another example that we could do together. So this was 1. This is example 2. Boy, oh boy, I'm going to get this pen right someday. Example 2. All right, so example 2 is, let's see, x squared plus 3x minus 4. Okay, so we want to go through, we want to name the terms, how many there are and what they are, terms. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3 terms here, okay? So we have 3 terms, and those terms are x squared, 3x, and negative 4. Then we have what we're calling coefficients, or what are called coefficients. I didn't make this up. Coefficients are the numbers that come before the variable, okay? Or it's the big number part of each term. Well, look at this x squared. There is no big number in front of it. Or is there? Don't forget, when we have an x with nothing in front of it, we put a 1. So now it's 1x squared. Now I do have a number in front. So my coefficients are 1, then 3, then negative 4. 1, 3. Hold on a minute. It's the 1, the 3, and the negative 4. Okay, those are your coefficients. Then lastly, we want to name the constant. Okay, and the constant is just the number that does not have, or I should say the term that does not have a variable. Okay, so the constant in this case is going to be -4. I mean, if you look back, x squared has a variable, 3x has a variable, the constant has no variable, that's -4. All right, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to write you 2 examples. You write them down and then you pause and work those 2 examples out, please, or those 2 problems. Okay, I've put up 2 problems for you guys to try on your own. So you're going to write each problem, name how many terms there are and what the terms are, name the coefficients and the constant for each of them. So hit pause, work on those. I'll have answers for you when you come back. Okay, everybody, so here are your answers. Hopefully you did okay with them. If so, let's go on to the next ones. If not, take a look and see if you could figure out where you went wrong. If you're having trouble with any of this, please come on to my live hours, and those will be from 11:30 to 12 every day now. So I'm going to put a link up on classroom for that. Anyway, back to the lesson. So let's go. I'm going to clear this page. And let's do 2 more. And after we do 2 more, we'll be done. Okay. So I just want to give you a good idea of what's going on here. All right. So let's see. How about this is going to be number 3 and number 4 that you're trying. Okay, and once you finish those, you are done. So let's see, what do we want to put first? 8x minus 2x squared plus 10. Okay, so you're going to find the number of terms and list the terms. You're going to find the coefficients. And you are going to find the constant, or name the constant. Okay, your other example is going to be, I'm going to give you a nice long one here. What is that? 5y squared, and then plus 3, plus, oops, 2y to the third, minus 7y. How many terms, and what are they? Coefficients. And the constant. Okay, so once you have all that written down, you can hit, well, you can actually, hit pause, work on those, and when you're done, come back and I'll have the answers up for you. And then you'll be all done for today for math. Okay, here are your answers. So hopefully you did okay with them. Again, if you are not doing okay with these notes, please come and talk to me on my open class, my live class chat, and that will be at 11:30 to 12, and it's going to be on Google Meet now, and I will post that for you, so it'll be easy for you to get onto. All right, have a great day, everybody.